Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Live. Good morning. Everyone's here next hypno coaching moment. How are you? As you are coming on into the space, wherever you're viewing this, please make yourself be seen. Say hello. Say hello so I can acknowledge you and get to say hi back to you. And as you know, if you're listening on the podcast and you're driving, say hey. You get to say hey and hello too because it's all energy. And so put that out there, be heard, be seen. Absolutely involve yourself with this because this is where actual transformation happens, is when you make yourself present and aware, open and engaged in what's happening. What is happening in your life in this very moment? Tune in and take advantage to this rewiring opportunity right here, right now. So today's topic is stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing yourself to others. Very, very powerful topic. And why this is so important is because the number one thing that I notice with every single person that comes to me, comes into my realm, and I'm speaking for self as well. It could be a friend, it could be a member, a client, a loved one that I speak with and interact with. And I don't do small talk. I'm all about your creations because you're a creator here to create. And so we end up in this conversation of what lights you up? What's your purpose? What is that next thing you're working on? What is it that you want to create? What is your goal? What's your desire? What's your dream? Like, I really dive deep into these questions, and for myself and with others. Like, I don't really talk about anything else. I'm just like, I know what you came here to do, and that's to create this to create. These are your jobs here. And so as I go into these conversations, this comparing comes up. This comparing comes up. And I literally had two conversations this morning, two brilliant women that I had coaching calls with this morning. First time meeting these ladies, and they had brilliant goals. They had goals. Each one of them actually wanted to create a specific business. They felt this calling inside of them where one person wanted to do this specific kind of reading, and she felt this was ancestral and what she, like, her ancestors were doing, and she gets to pick it up and bring forth in this reality. And so this business is very big on her heart and she wants to do it, but she was stopped, right, by something. And I'm going to get deeper into that. At another girl, she actually wants to create a mindfulness meditation practice. And they already have all the details like figured out. They know they want to do this. They can see it. They actually both had names for these businesses. They wanted to do this. They had this very tied vision, but something was stopping both of them. And the same thing that stops them stops everyone. Stops everyone that I talk to, no matter what their creation is, right? And these are programs. These are programs of, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't know enough. No one's going to listen to me. Who am I to teach this? Who am I to have this in my life? It's probably not the right time. This isn't something that's in my family. I'm not good enough, pretty enough, tall enough, short enough, whatever, right? It's always these hindering programs. And a lot of them are involved with comparing you to someone else. And so then your dream is stolen. Who understands that? Who can relate? Say me. Say me. I can relate to that. You think of something that you want to create, whether it's a beautiful business, your healthy body, your healthy relationship, whatever, pursuing your passions, doing something very, adventurous or fun or even forgiving or even healing something in yourself. You have these big, beautiful goals. Am I right? Say yes. Like you of course, you can't turn this off in you because you're a creator here to create. So these ideas come to you to have more, to have something more. Put yes, to have something bigger, better in your life. And then Instead of pursuing that momentum and taking that next step towards that creation, your dream is stolen every single time by this program. So comparing yourself to others, like be here, this is very, can you see how important this is to rid that habit, that belief system, aka program, from your being? Because if you do not, you'll continually be stopped by saying, oh, they can do it, so I can't do it. They have the time, so, that worked for them. They have the resources, so they can do it. They have the money, so they can do it. Oh, they do it because, they've been doing it longer than me. So yeah, like that person has that, and because of this, so I can't have it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, you get it? You get it? It's like you'll be triggered every single time you go to embark on something new, something that you get to create in your life, and you're triggered by this almost automatic compare that just rips it, like just rips the rug from under you and just stops you. Are you ready to let that go? Are you ready to be freed from the programs of always, negatively comparing yourself? I can't do this because of, I don't have what they have. I don't have the family they have. I don't have the time they have, the money they have, the body they have, the health they have. I don't have that, what they have, and so I can't do it. That's complete BS. It's complete BS, because at one point, anybody that has anything didn't have what they have now. And it's like where you're going to start. Re-listen to that. Hear that again. People weren't just born with this, steady Eddie, completely healthy body for their whole life, or beautiful soulmate relationship, or beautiful thriving business, or whatever, or mastered anything. People aren't born mastering anything. They have to all start from somewhere. And so you get to start from where you're at, and it's good enough. Do you hear me? You're good enough, and where you're at is good enough. But there's one thing for you just hearing me say that, and it's another to truly believing what I just said. So you get to believe that you're good enough, you know enough, you're smart enough, you have enough anything in your life to go on to creating that thing you want. This is the truth. I'm not blowing smoke. This is the absolute truth. I am someone who came from absolute zero, zilch, zip, nada. I didn't see anyone growing up creating their goals and dreams. I didn't see anyone happy. I didn't see anyone healthy. I didn't see anyone in love. I was not cut from that cloth, right? I did not see any of that, but yet I'm living proof that you can have all of that no matter where you start from. It wasn't the era I was born in. It wasn't the education that I have. It wasn't any of that. It was my belief system. It was my beliefs that then will create this pathway to all of your goals and dreams. Is this landing? Are you like, you're having an aha moment? Hopefully you're seeing the importance of ridding the habit of comparing yourself to others, because it's not right. It's not fair. It's not fair to compare yourself to others, because you can't be someone else and they can't be you. No one can be anyone else but them. And so it's your sanity that you're even comparing yourself in the first place. You can't compare your looks, your success, your pocketbook, nothing to someone else. Everybody here is going to have a different journey, a different flavor, a different twist on their life. So comparing yourself to that other person is just wrong. It's just wrong. And I'm going to dive deeper into this, but I want to bring up the highlight of today's hypnosis audio. It's called Stop Comparing Yourself to Others. You see, right now you have thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands even, of programmed neural pathways in your brain that have been comparing every little thing you do to someone else for probably a very long time. Very long time. And so here's what you get to do. You get to release those programs. You get to release those habits inside of your system by way of hypnosis. Because I tell you what, you weren't born that way, so of course we can get rid of it. You weren't born comparing yourself to Susie, Sally, Joe, Bill, Bob. You were not. Not at all. And in fact, you were joyous, and you love seeing other people have things, and you love the excitement of going after the things you wanted and experience in the way that you were going to experience them. You loved that. You weren't sitting in judgment. You weren't sitting in comparison. You weren't sitting in any poor me state of why they have it that way, or why do they get it that way, or why does that person have that and I don't. That's not who you were born to be. That's not how you were when you were small. These are just programs of you comparing yourself, which is, again, is not right. It's insane. It's wrong, because no one can be you, and you cannot be no one. You can't be that person. So getting these programs out of the way is going to make you step into your power of creating those goals and dreams faster, easier, effortlessly, because you're not looking at someone else and figuring it has to look like that. It has to be like that. It needs to feel like this. It should be this kind of successful. No, it should be your kind of successful. And when you step into your power, that can't no one be you, and you have your own way of expressing and being and serving and living, this is what has a fantastic gravitational pull of success. But you cannot have that if you are jealous, a judgmental of someone else, of thinking something's wrong with you because it doesn't look like someone else. You cannot have, see how that's contradicting? So I'd highly, highly recommend that you do yourself a massive favor of getting those programs out of your mind. It's just a habit. It's just a habit of not loving yourself to this degree. The hypnosis is called Stop Comparing Yourself to Others. And right now with the code STOP, STOP, you can get this audio for $7 and begin rewiring your mindset to step into your worthiness, the I'm goodness, I'm good enoughness, all of that just as you originated. Okay? You get to do this. Say yes if this is landing, if this is something. Hello as you're joining, waving, hello, hello, hi, thanks for being here. This is your time. This is not accident, this is synchronicity. This is your moment to be here. This is your moment to level up. This is your moment to be free from all of those hindering programs of how things need to look and be because so-and-so has it. Bonkers. That's ridiculous. So hello, hello, hello. It's time to stop comparing yourself to others because it's physically impossible. You will never talk like someone else exactly. You will never walk exactly like someone else, express like someone else, make things like someone else. I mean, down to your fingerprint, right? It's like a snowflake. It's very different from everyone else. You are an original. Start acting this way. Please step into you, the most beautiful thing you can ever experience is doing what you want to do, is being who you are made to do, like came here to be and do. It's the most sweetest thing in the world when you let go of trying to be like someone else or trying to compare yourself to anyone else, and you just submerge yourself and surrender to the fact that you are Lena, right? That you are Kumar, the only Kumar of this person watching. That you are, you are that person that no one else is. That is when you step into your power, my friend. Say yes. Say yes. It's a remembrance of who you are. Now all of a sudden, when these programs are out of your way, this habit is out of the way of thinking, I need to look like this, I need to speak like this. I need to have like this. Whatever they're doing, I got to do that just like this in their way. I wish I was, born in that neighborhood. If I was only blah, 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 blah. When you get rid of these programs, you're realizing, oh my goodness, I am so good the way that I am. I am so perfect and forever evolving, brilliant being. No one quite looks like you, walks like you, talks like you, can serve the way that you can serve others. No one has that on you. Can you believe that in this moment? No one has nothing on you. So stop trying to be other people and just start being you. This is what's going to solve a lot of issues and turmoil in your life. I don't care if there's a billion yoga practices and you want to be a yoga practitioner and you're like, no, I got to do it this way. I got to look like this. There's too much competition. No, there's not. There is no person, you, doing yoga. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no you doing that thing. There's no you doing the other thing. There is no comparison. Who are you competing with? Your program? You're not really competing with anybody except your mind. I'm a hypno coach. I'm sure there's thousands of hypno coaches, but you ain't going to get one like this. You're not going to get Derica's hypno coaching, right? And I say that with belief because it is. It's a confidence because it is. And you get to say that in your life, in your parenting, in your relationships. Every circumstance and situation in your life, no one's going to show up like you because they can't be you. And you need to stop trying to showing up like other people because that's fake. That's facade. That's not going to stick or land with anyone. Show up messy you. Just show up and be you because it's unique and it's gorgeous. Now, to be able to do this in empowerment and not just listen to Derica, but actually take action on what I'm saying, you must get rid of the programs, because this sounds righteous. This sounds correct. This is what you are awakening up to, that yes, I'm a unique print, that everything I do is going to be to me, and this is worthy and good enough and unique, right? And needs to be shown and needs to be out there into the world. And I need to stop comparing myself. Like, all this sounds really good, but then once I turn this live off, you're going to be blocked by a program. You're going to be stopped and say, oh no, I can't do this. They're all going to laugh at me. Who's going to really pay attention to me? This is stupid. I need to know enough. It's not the right time. I don't have the time. I don't have the money. Look at that. They have all that so they can do it. I don't, so I can't. Like, you're just going to be like shoved with all these programs, and then your dream is stolen. Yeah? Are you hearing this enough time? Like, you get it? Say, I get it. Like, it's not that you don't know enough. It's just that you have programs in the way. It's not that you don't have enough time. You have the same amount of time I do. Anybody does. It's just you've got the programs in the way. That's it. You're a beautiful, walking, unique soul, just like all of us. Not more superior or inferior to anybody. You are you. But now you have programs that are blocking you from standing in that power. So you get to have these beliefs out of the way. Now you might be thinking, where did I pick these up if I wasn't born comparing myself to others? If I wasn't born feeling worthless or not good enough, all of that, where did I pick that up? Through your life experience. When we were born, between 0 to 7, you're this open canvas, and whatever someone tells you, you believe to be true. So if someone tells you you're not smart enough, someone tells you, oh, I wish you would have got an A on that test like John did over here. John's smarter. Now all of a sudden you think you're dumb, and you carry that program on your whole life. It's time to get these programs out because they're not true. You were compared, you were lied to, you were cheated on. And so now you think you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough. You were left, and so you think you're not worthy enough to have this relationship. Maybe you were fired, and so you think I'm not worthy enough to have this kind of job. I'm not competent enough. I'm not blah, blah, blah. Do you see what I'm saying? It's through your life experience that you've picked up these programs. Now, if it's just a program, which I promise you it is, it's good to know that you can release these programs. It's good to know that you can just go right back into the space in which what time you were there, knowing you were incomparable, knowing you were perfect in your own divine right, knowing there was no competition out here. There's so much of everything, enough to go around for everyone for so many lifetimes. It's ridiculous. Why do we think there's not enough? Why do you think you can't have something? Why? It's because of a program. It was something that happened to you along your journey here. And it's a lie. It's a lie. You can literally, and I am proven evidence of it, and thousands of my clients are, that you could be, do, or have anything and everything you desire. As long as you believe it, you can achieve it. But if you've got programs that are in disbelief of it, I'm sorry, you're left dead in the water. The mind will always win. So I invite you to do the hypnosis. Stop comparing yourself to others. I invite you to stay tuned into this channel more and more so you can begin rewiring all these programs out of your system so you can reawaken and begin stepping into your creative power as you want to do, as you know you get to do. If you're a member, go and just in the membership and press play on this audio. Unlimited, just go press play. If you're comparing yourself to your siblings, if you're comparing yourself to your neighbors, you're comparing yourself to someone on Instagram, Facebook, if you are comparing yourself to anyone anywhere, put this on. Get this on now, because it's time that you break free from that and really recognize who you are. Recognize who you are. You have a gift, you have a talent unlike anyone else, and you need to share it. You need to share it with your lover. You need to share it with your children. You need to share it with your neighbors. If you have a business, you need to share it with your community, with the world. You get to share your beautiful gift and talent. And if you don't know what that is, I invite you to find out what that is. I also help do that. You need to find out what your drive, your purpose is, what makes you blissful. Because once you do that and you release the programs, you are on fire. You are living your happiness every single day, on purpose, with purpose. You feel great. You remember this is what I came here to do. You're healthy, you're vibrant, you're attractive on all levels. Life is good. You're manifesting your abundance on all levels. But you're not going to do that with these programs in the way. The doubting, the fearing, the comparing yourself. It just will stop you every time. You'll relapse and be triggered every time. Get the audio. We will drop the link here coming soon. What platform you're on, we'll go ahead and put the link in there, but it also is in the store. Stop comparing yourself to others. And what hypnosis does, and by the way, puts the word stop and get like 50% off, okay? So I invite you to do that. But what hypnosis is going to do is relax you to the theta brainwave state so you can enter the subconscious and all those neural pathways firing off of how, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I don't have the right resources, I don't have the right family, blah, 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 blah. When you have all these things stopping you, they're just neural pathways firing off in your brain. They're thoughts. And so the hypnosis is going to disengage that thought. It cancels the thought and reprograms. I am good enough. I am worthy. I can do this. I'm courageous. I'm unique. There's no one else like me. Life is now. Fall forward. Be messy. Show up. Let's go for it. Love, forgive, heal. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to have these programs. And once you align the programs with your goal, you're on your way to the top. I hope you enjoyed this powerful hypno coaching moment. I really do invite you, if you're a member, to listen to this audio. If you're not a member, please just get the audio for a fancy cup of coffee. Do it. You're worthy of it. You're worthy of remembering who you are. You're worthy of stepping into your power and not caring about what other people are saying, doing, living, being, because you've got your own journey and you get to live it. You get to live it. Okay, so much love to you. I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being courageous and brave enough to actually be here. And try stepping into your power this week. Get the audio. So much love.